I think what we should do, if I can make a suggestion, we pick the players we want. We know we want them, and then let's go back and make sure we can get them. Sells, can you pull up the just so you have it, the actual IHF registered break date? So when will they list players? When are they outlining the release of players?
Because they have to be good in our own zone. Like, and to me, that's what won the Spangler for us, was how we broke out.
We spent more time talking about center than any other position.
He puts up his best numbers in playoffs. When we had a 5-on-3 at the Crawley Cup, he was the guy I put on the ice.
And yet, if you go just through his numbers, he's way ahead of any of those other guys. Yeah, and again, he led
to your image. Does it contribute to the DNA of your team? The guys,
he's a great person.
Circle around him. The guys like him.
Well, almost to the point where I think we overlook his ability because of that.
That's where I'm headed.
There's a lot of production there in the last few years. Like, there is something there. We haven't got it out of it.
So do we have a hockey team there? Or?
I think we do.
So that's it. That's all.
Hey Shay, it's Sean Burke here.
Hey Sean, how you doing?
Good, how you doing, kid?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm in Moscow again, so can't complain.
We just wanted to call you and officially welcome you to the Olympic team.
Right on.
No, guys are excited, obviously. Not quite the reaction you had, which is great. Love it.
I can go more than that, right? Really being honest with you.
No, well, hey, listen, you've earned it, and you've been a good soldier from day one. You're going to be a big part of our team, and we can get down to the fun part now.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just hanging out with the cats.
You guys just got back from dinner.
Yeah.
Do you know when the Olympic roster's coming out?
No.
Have you heard anything yet or no?
No. Why?
Well, actually, Hockey Canada just called me this morning, and you've been named to the team.
How do you know?
Hockey Canada, Scott called me this morning. Scott Sounds called me this morning and said that you're on the team.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Hey, Quentin, it's Sean Burke. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Hey, we're just here in the office in Calgary, and obviously your brother, he's been in on this. We wanted to call you and congratulate you, officially welcome you to the Olympic team.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
First of all, Brett, great job. Thank you very much. We wanted to have a gold medalist give you a call and give you the news himself. So congratulations. We're really excited to have you. Another Howden with Team Canada. So we're really excited about that.
Hello.
Hey, Stumpy, Sean Burke.
Hey Sean, how are you, bud?
Hey, I wanted to call you. I want to let you know that your son is officially going to be named to our Olympic team.
I can't tell you how proud I am. I gotta be honest with you, I think that's awesome. He's gone through a ton of adversity over the last, since he's turned pro.
Yeah.
And this is something that's just so exciting for me and my wife, and for him, that's unbelievable.
We thought we'd get Bain to three-way in Christian right now, and you can tell him.
Oh, that'd be sick. Hello? Hey, Christian. Hi. I just wanted to, talk to you a little bit about the, how everything's been going and and that sort of thing. I just want you to know that, you've been last cut a bunch of times with the NHL teams, with the World Junior. You've battled yourself real hard going through your injuries, and I'm here to tell you that Mom and I and Lauren are so proud of you, and just to let you know that you've actually made the Canadian Olympic team, and I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, buddy. I'm so pumped.
That's
Thank you very
awesome.
much. That's really cool.
Yeah, Christian, Scott Salmon here. Again, congratulations. I think winning the gold medal might be easier than trying to connect the three-way call here. But we're glad we got it done. So congratulations. We're going to announce it with a press conference here tomorrow in Calgary. So obviously you've shared it with your family and share with your close friends. But I would ask everyone to try to keep it as confidential as possible. We want to have a great announcement tomorrow.
On behalf of my colleagues, our board of directors, the 750,000 members of Hockey Canada from coast to coast to coast, thank you for joining us here today as we announce the athletes nominated to represent Canada on the Olympic hockey team at PyeongChang 2018.
The Olympics are special. There's no two ways about it. They are very, very special, and you can ask anyone of any discipline that has participated for their country in the Olympic Games, and they will tell you that it's an honor, it's a privilege, and they will never, ever forget it, regardless of the outcome.
For me, when I look at the bigger picture, I've had a chance to stand and represent Canada, as hockey, but I've never had the chance to be part of the hopes and dreams of other Olympians and Canadian athletes, and that is so special. And this program, it's amazing, and we look forward to it, and we hope that the other athletes will share our hopes and dreams as well.
I don't think you can find one Canadian kid whose dream wasn't to one day, wear that maple leaf on his chest. So it's definitely a special moment, because any kid playing hockey, that's one of their big dreams.
I don't think it ever even has clicked in, even still. I think that added a little bit extra motivation, knowing that there was a chance just to be even evaluated, and definitely makes it even easier to go to the rink and work hard on our club teams.
I went to the summer tournament in Sochi, and at that time I still thought it was just kind of plan B, that the NHL would eventually change, that they'd go, and so it's kind of crazy to have the opportunity. It's a chance of a lifetime.
We want to take this time this week to get everything in line. We're getting close, and it's exciting, but this is a week that we got to take advantage of, and that's why we've done it. Training camp. We need some time to get our guys together. Obviously, we don't have our full team yet, but we've got quite a few of the guys, and two main purposes. First one, for our coaches to work with our team, and for the guys to do some team building as well.
Well, I think first we just have to get some time together. Like, we haven't been together that much. Obviously, we're working on some system stuff. We don't have all our team here yet, but the guys that are here, we're just working on little parts of the game. We're not trying to come up with a brand new system or anything like that. We'll stay with stuff that the guys know and can execute, but we're just working on little parts.
Should be fun. It's going to be a little strange playing against a lot of my teammates on Riga, but I know it's going to be a good game. I'm sure the fans are going to be excited for it too, so we're looking forward to playing that one.
from baggage claim at center, we got Royce. On the wings, the boys are real fresh. We got Brew and Howdy. On the back end, we got the police force. We got the general and the RoboCop. And in that with the fresh black pads, we got Screwy.
Well, it's a huge honor. I don't think there's anyone in the country who would turn it down. And you know, for me, it's I understand the significance and how important it is for us to do well and to show well, but more importantly, to play hard and you know, represent our country in the way that everyone back home watching would do without question, and that's hard work, that's dedication, that's sacrifice, and you know, doing everything you possibly can to try and win for the country.
Okay, listen up. We have to have good discipline going forward. We have to. Okay, so let's be smart on that. 1, 2, 2. We'll go 1, 2, 2 here. So let's make sure F1 you're popping up hard. Okay, the other guys were above. Okay, so let's make sure we take that away. If it's an over, we're ready to jump it. If it's up the wall, we got that middle lock.
You know, as much as people said it was a possibility, I still had, you know, my doubts. As things kind of move on, it becomes more of a reality, and you know, once that decision was final, then it really sinks in, and you get focused.
We worked hard this week, but we didn't build to win this game. This isn't the game we're building to win. Like, this is a game that we worked hard so we could be ready. After this one, we got a real short one, and we'll have a game, and then we got 2 days off. So we're going to get our energy back. But it's good for us to have to play a game like this when we're tired. It makes you work hard. It makes you think, it makes you work. So that part was good, and it was great to get the win. Chris, good job, buddy, battling. Hey, That's what it takes. Now, we're going to be in periods like this. We're going to be in games like this, where maybe it hasn't gone the way we wanted early. That's what do you want to do in the third period? But if you think you're playing the way you can, you're fooling yourself. Guys, all of you.
It's good to get everybody together for the first week here, and it's a start. So we're looking forward to what's ahead. Every game we're looking to improve. We're maybe just a little bit better than the last game, but it's still we need to be a little bit better. But it's part of the process, and that's why we're here to play those games before it really counts.
It was about us trying to find out a little bit more about where we're at, and try to see. You know, and then we'll juggle our lines a little bit more down the road. But right now, we just tried to find out where everybody was at.
My job with the team, and spent nearly 2 weeks with them, is essentially to help the fellows perform their best when it matters most. And I think when you come to the Olympic Games, everybody here can play the physical game, but it's the mental game that wins gold medals.
But if you have a team, you understand that maybe only one or two will have that opportunity. The rest of us then have to reconcile with the reality that we are here to play a support role. Now, I'm not talking on a large level, I'm just talking about in the moment, in that moment. So how in that moment do you make a choice on who's going for the summit? With most expeditions, it's obvious. Sort of. Often it's people are just beaten up. Attrition, injury, altitude sickness. You got 20 people, but only 5 can get out of bed. The other 5 are so acutely injured that they're down in base camp. It's just the nature of a 2-month expedition, it just beats you up. But if you're lucky enough, fortunate enough, at the end of the expedition, you maybe have 4, 5, 6 climbers who have the skill, who've logged the work, who've earned the right to go for the summit. Who goes? How do you decide?
We're above the balcony, and we're heading to the nice steep slope beneath the south summit.
And it really starts, that decision starts before we even leave, here, before the tournament begins. Because when you're in the middle of the game, climbing, the pressure is on. It's hard to think and process. So we have to lay the groundwork. And it starts with what we call a covenant. Our team had a covenant, an agreement of sorts among us. It's how we would conduct ourselves. And this was something that we crafted, that we worked on, that we believed in. And for us, this was it. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it captured everything. And the idea of our covenant was, if you are chosen to go for the summit, you can trust that I will support you as though it were me. So if you're chosen, this is my covenant to you as a team and as an individual. If you're chosen to go for the summit, you can trust that I will support you as though it were me. And if we all bought into that, it didn't matter then who was going to go for the summit. It didn't matter who got the tap on the shoulder to step up. But that choice, you might not agree with it in the moment. You may second guess it years down the line. You may think that the past has reflected a potentially different choice, but that's the choice that's been made. This choice has been made that this person is going for the summit, and should that be the case, you can trust that I will support you as though it were me.
So we flew in from Riga, Latvia there where our pre-competition was, had 2 exhibition games there. Now we got acclimatized in the village for a few days. Now we're down in Incheon, just outside of Seoul, where we're gonna play a final exhibition game versus Sweden, and then get back into the village to open up the tournament in a few days.
This guy's supposed to have when we had it on that art play.
Well, we need every guy. That's the first thing. This team was put together knowing that we're going to need every player to chip in, and we're going to have to play intense. We're going to have to play with character. But I believe the strength is in our team. We're not relying on 1 or 2 guys, and that's a good thing, because I think this is a group that'll rally around each other and push each other.
Pressure can be good and bad, but I think you have to look at it as a good thing and an opportunity to make sure as a player you're ready to represent your country and do what you can to help the team win. And I don't think any this Olympics or World Championships, World Juniors, everybody looks forward to that and dreams of being in that situation. So there's going to be heroes made in this tournament too, and I think everybody kind of wants to be that guy and bring home a gold medal.
There is a little pressure, but when you get to the rink and see all the guys and everyone's talking to each other, having fun, and everyone's doing anything to win the hockey game, that
You're not even thinking about pressure, you're just thinking about, I don't want to let my friend beside me down. So it's play for the guy next to you, and that's the way Hockey Canada plays.
I've had the privilege to play for Hockey Canada before, and to call yourself an Olympian is something super surreal.
I love Canada and I love what it represents, and it's the hockey nation, so I'm very proud to wear that jersey.
It's huge in Canada, and my whole life was built around hockey, so it's definitely right now a special feeling to be wearing that jersey.
The support and how everyone can come together as a country, and especially in events like this.
Believing that it is bigger than yourself and putting the team before yourself is the biggest thing.
I mean, hockey is Canada's game. It's ours. We play it, we live it, we dream it.
Does it best where the effort is going to be there every single day. The work ethic is going to be there every single day, and it's when you put that jersey on, it's something special.
And through this process, and guys are here in the village. I've got a taste of the opening ceremonies and what this is all about. I think we're ready to play, and I'm excited for our guys. I think that this, we know that they were excited to get here. Now I know they're really excited to get started to play, and I think that's a good thing for us.